Hey everybody, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're gonna get real, because that's what we do on this channel. We try to share a little bit of our lives, our past experiences, products and things that are of use to us and things that we feel may be useful to you as well. So today we're going to get real. I'm gonna get real with you, and I wanna ask you a question. Do you or have you ever suffered from anxiety? Is this something that you've had to deal with in your life? I've had to deal with anxiety in my life, and so I want to share a little bit of that with you today, and something that I found really helped me out. So stay tuned. Now, most people have gone through something stressful at some point in their life and suffered from anxiety. But for a lot of people, ongoing anxiety is a real everyday problem. And anxiety often spills over into other parts of your life. You battle to get to sleep, so you suffer from insomnia. And if you don't get enough sleep, it starts to affect your health, you start to get depressed. And so trying to find effective ways to combat anxiety has really been almost like a lifelong challenge for me. Trying to explain anxiety to people is kind of hard because for me it's like a heavy feeling here on my chest. It obviously plays with your mind a lot, but it's like a heavy feeling, almost like, I don't know, like the whole world is coming down on my chest. But maybe one of the best ways to sort of describe and explain anxiety is through image and art. And so take a look at these images and tell me if you can relate to any of this. Does this explain your anxiety? So about 7 years ago, something quite traumatic happened in my life, and it kind of sent my whole life into a tailspin. I became a huge, anxious ball of nerves. Really, it was ridiculous. I had to be medicated, so I know the medications that are out there for anti-anxiety, and I also know the effects of them. They're strong and they're powerful. I mean, for me, I felt like for 6 months of my life, I lived in this kind of a haze, and my memory of that time is not even really good. But it was useful and helpful to me at that time. Coming off those medicines were hard, but you just can't live your life on medication like that. I've tried the homeopathic route, the natural route, and they're effective to a certain point, but not 100% for me. I found relief in exercise, in yoga, in diet, in spirituality, in all other sort of ways and means to try and combat anxiety. But I found something and I wanted to share it with you, and I've been using it for a while, and I know it's become kind of trendy at the same time, but it's something I've used and it's really been helpful to me. So I wanted to share that with you. So now you're asking, well, what is this product? Guys, I'm sure you've already heard of it. It's become quite popular right now. It's called the weighted blanket, and it's literally just that. For me, this is like a duvet almost. It's a blanket that you sleep with at night, and it's weighted. It is quite heavy. It has these tiny glass pellets inside. These are hyperallergenic, non-odorless, safe, non-toxic glass pellets, and they're in compartments within the blanket itself. And so the weight is distributed throughout the blanket, and you sleep with it at night. You can sleep with it just on your top half, you can sleep with it your entire body, you can sleep with the blanket over your duvet or under your duvet, or just with this itself. Quite often I just sleep with this alone, with no other sheets or blankets on top of me. And it's the feeling of weight on you that gives like a sense of comfort for me. Even before I got this, I used to put like a pillow at night and sleep with the pillow like as hard as I could up against my chest, and that, I don't know, it gives a sense of comfort and help me to get to sleep at night. Now with this, it's that feeling, but throughout the night. It's wonderful, and it doesn't move around. Even the little balls, these little glass balls inside, are supposed to relax you during the evening. They create like a massage effect. And so people have described this as being like a warm hug, like a caress. It definitely has brought a huge amount of comfort, and it is super comfortable. It's made out of 100% cotton. Now, it's not just a popular thing out there at the moment. There are studies supporting its effect. In 2015, the Journal of Sleep Medicine and Disorders published a study on 31 adults with chronic insomnia. 4 out of 5 experienced dramatic results with the weighted blanket. They said it was improved sleep, easier getting to sleep at night, more refreshed the next morning. There were also studies done on children with ADHD, and they felt also a remarkable improvement in their sleep at night. Children were able to get to sleep much easier. There were less awakenings during the evening, and they felt much more refreshed in the morning. So the benefits are clearly there. They're helping people sleep at night, but you don't only need to use it to get to sleep at night. You can actually cocoon yourself during the day, snuggle up on a sofa and watch your movies or read a book or something. It does provide comfort throughout the day as well. My daughter Gabriella is in her last year of high school, and so she's busy doing tests right now, and she has been stressed. Also suffers a little bit from anxiety, and so I gave her the blanket, and she loves it. She uses it as well, and she's found a huge amount of comfort from it. Now, I opted for the Rest Wave blanket, which for me was the best on the market. They have blankets for adults and for children, various sizes and various weights, and that's the thing. You want to find a blanket that's about 10% of your body weight. So just a little over 10% of your body weight, and that will give you that comfort. Some people like it heavier, some people like it less. I actually double the blanket up when I feel like I need something a little heavier on me. But you know, whatever suits you, and that's the whole thing with this, and that's the whole thing with anxieties. You've got to find what works for you. Different things work for different people, and sometimes those things work during different seasons of your life. So you've got to find your solution and your healing wherever it may be. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, I can't stand to have something heavy on me. I'll feel claustrophobic. And perhaps that might be the case when you first start using it for some. But they do say, try it out for at least a week and see if you just feel any better after that. For the first 1 or 2 days, I did feel at times like, okay, I've had enough of it after an hour or two, and then I'd put it aside, but then during the night, I'd put it back on again. But after a week, I had it on the whole night. So you've got to find what works for you. I prefer the Rest Wave blanket because it's a breathable cotton. It can be washed as well, so easy to maintain. Also, Rest Wave has a 30-day money-back guarantee. I really encourage you to just try it out. Just try it. I'm going to leave links down below for Rest Wave blanket so you can go check it out yourself. Do some research. It's worked for so many people. And check out those reviews on their Amazon page as well. Excellent, wonderful stories, encouraging stories. There is hope out there. There are products like this that can help you. And on our channel, we're just so thankful and blessed that we can share some of these with you and hopefully improve the lives of the family, the adults, the parents, and the babies, the kids. Family life should be wonderful, should be filled with joy, and should not be filled with stress, anxiety, and insomnia. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know, do you suffer from anxiety? What have you tried to alleviate this anxiety? I'd love to know. Write your comments down below and on our Facebook page. Thanks for watching. Until the next video, bye-bye.